yeah?
So fun. You gotta get him high.
I will.
Funny.
He took me to Thailand and
Did you guys do mushroom tea?
No,
No, we did do mushroom tea, but that was in Dominican Republic.
that wasn't with me.
See, you're like, I don't even do anything. He's named like 3 countries in 2 minutes.
That was someone else.
Trust me, I can't do any of it. You forget your cankles. I can't do
I can't drink
Wait a minute.
anymore.
I got you stoned in Peru.
No, you didn't.
That's a different
hello, in Agua Caliente.
No.
Yes.
Here's what really happened.
Yeah.
We're at the restaurant. We're at Agua Caliente. We're gonna go to Machu Picchu the next morning.
Yeah.
I don't know this, but my assistant, one of
Yeah.
the assistants was with me, and she brought her sister along, and this one was gonna propose to me.
Yes.
And I had no
I
idea.
did at the top of Machu Picchu.
So at the restaurant, of course, we have the VIP treatment. The restaurant's
Yep.
closed down for us, and
Yep.
all of this other stuff. And then this guy comes out of this room, and then smoke comes right following him. I'm like, oh my God, how do these people find you?
Right.
Everywhere we go, no matter what country, and it could be banned in that country, because of his blue eyes
All the
and
drug
blonde
dealers
hair.
find me.
Oh,
They
weird.
all-
I thought you meant it was a magician. Like,
No, they all wanted.
Okay.
They all wanted.
All
some
sell me
weed.
something, always. It's so
We could
funny.
be walking down the street. It's like, yo, man. I'm
Yeah.
like,
cocaine, ecstasy, weed.
whatever.
I love weed so
And
much.
then they were smoking it, so
Yeah.
I got so high just there.
Oh, like
it's
secondhand.
open. It's like,
Yes.
I'm like, oh, please stop. I can't.
But I did get you stoned the very first night I met you. I gave you a power hit. You had no idea what
I
you
didn't
were
know what it
doing.
was.
Oh, like he put it in your mouth.
Yes,
High.
I kissed him and
I
blew
thought-
smoke into his
I
mouth.
still
That's
think
high.
it was just a kiss because I melted right after. I didn't
You're like,
know
oh,
what happened.
I
It
love.
was the drugs.
Oh my God, I've only been off for a month
So
and I already
I've
miss
been
it.
under that spell all this time.
He put a spell in you.
Something.
Well,
Yeah.
It
Oh my
happens often.
Poor Jordan.
I know. The things
His
he hears.
virgin years.
Jade, how many languages do you speak?
Just Portuguese and English. I mean, my Spanish is like passable.
Well, she doesn't.
But
But
she
she
doesn't
doesn't know how to
Portuguese-
leave the door open, so she doesn't speak house.
What do you mean?
What do you
the door
mean?
open?
What do you mean? What are you
It's
talking about?
locked out. It's a joke.
Oh,
Oh.
I was like, but what's the reference?
I'm like, what
Oh
country
my God,
is
you
this?
didn't get the gig.
You know what? I'm high from the coffee. That's
Oh my God, probably.
Yeah.
But you have done TV stuff, right?
Oh yeah, so much. It's
So-
so sad because like nobody knows, you know? Like I'm
Why?
filming this podcast with O Positive,
Yep.
and the camera crew is like this young like TikTok crowd.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know, we do sketches. Like, have you ever acted in anything? I'm like, I've been a series regular in multiple sitcoms.
I
Yeah.
was a casting assistant on Californication,
Oh yeah,
and I saw you did.
yeah,
what-
7
the-
episodes.
what
The
did-
very last season.
We were on set.
I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that's maybe where we crossed paths.
Yeah,
Not
we were
were
on
you,
set
were you
with
there when they,
Duchovny.
I was
David
casting.
He's hilarious.
so hot.
I know, but
He didn't know any of his
But he
lines,
didn't
so
know any of his
never.
fucking lines.
Yeah,
They
he had a
to
hard
feed
time
him
with lines.
every
I didn't understand.
single
Somebody had to
line.
But you know what? To be fair, the scripts were being written like the night before.
I know. They
Like,
would make so many changes.
yeah, they would like. So do you know
He
my
just gave
whole
up,
story
I
about
think.
it? So do you remember the last season? They were like in a writer's room.
Yes.
So they hired a bunch of us as like real comics. It was like me.
Oh, so you were writing for it.
No, like on the show. Remember, he was on a
oh,
show.
Yeah, that's right.
So
yes,
the
yes,
pretend.
Michael and Imperioli. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, the pretend.
Yes.
So we were all on it, and then
remember
we were,
that.
we were kind of like little, basically featured extras. Like,
Right.
Until the very last episode, the creator of the show was like, I want to give you guys each a little moment.
Yep.
And what's going to happen? I was like, I'll probably make out with David. I don't know. Kidding, right?
Yeah.
We get the script, and the scene is like a
You're
very
making out.
no, like he's fucking and eating my butt from behind, and like
David?
yeah, and I'm
He
completely
loved that
naked.
stuff.
And I'm like, like I had only done one recurring before this. Like,
Yeah.
I was very early on.
Oh
in
my God,
career.
your OnlyFans could have blown up back
This
then.
was so long ago.
Wait a minute. When
Yeah.
he was fucking and eating your butt, did he know his lines? Because he never knew
No,
his
no, no,
fucking
wait.
lines
So
when
this
he
is
was
just the script. I
Oh,
get the script.
okay.
And then I call my managers. I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I'll show half a dit, but that's all I'm doing. Like, because my friend had been naked on the show, and it like ruined her career. Like, she never got booked again.
Yeah, it's hard.
And
That was
so,
back then.
It was like she had also been in what's that? Entourage.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Showed her tits, never
Yeah.
worked again.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm not doing
She
it.
should recycle that.
She quit. She's like a therapist now. And so they're going back and forth. Like, okay, she'll show one butt cheek, half
Yep.
an asshole. And
Yeah,
this-
yeah, yeah.
They're like, you know what? It's too hard. Like, we're gonna make him reject you. So in the history of the whole show,
Yep.
my character's the only one that he
It's
rejects.
ever rejected.
That's kind of cool.
So I hit
though.
on him, and he's like, Jade, no. But I did get to do a take where I make out with him. The director was like, "Go
that's
for
fun.
it." So that was fun.
When I was a casting assistant on the show, it was very confusing and very difficult because he never knew his lines.
Yeah.
They always had to feed him every single line.
Wait, did you work with Felicia Fisano?
Yes!
I fucking love her. We were really close. I haven't seen her in so long.
For a long time I haven't seen her, but
I
she was
love
so
her.
cool.
We should connect with her, have
Yeah,
a lunch with
she's
her. That'd
very,
be nice.
very cool.
She has the best house in
yeah.
I
Pioneer
was
Village.
I was on set one time with all the hookers in the pole dancing.
Fun.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a naked girl that was like in a couple of the episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Marilyn Jake. I mean, yeah, I got to meet so many cool people. And
Yeah.
then he rejects me. And my name on the show is Jade. So he's like, going,
Oh, it
Jade,
is?
no.
Oh my God, that's cool.
We all
He's
got to
a
have
cool
our real
guy,
names.
but he didn't know any of the
I
lines.
never got like why everybody was so into him. And
Yeah.
then I met him and I'm like, he is so charismatic and so fucking
Yep.
attractive.
On that note,
Yes.
wait till you meet.
Oh. Kevin Costner.
Wait till you meet.
I
him.
was just having this conversation with someone
So hot.
yesterday.
So
I'm
like,
going to tell her.
Oh my God.
because you have
That's
no
what everybody says.
idea.
We met him
Yeah.
when he was
Kevin Costner possesses.
Wow.
It's
Is it funny?
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's how I felt about Michael Imperioli too. I was like I couldn't. His son at the time was like 14, was getting into stand up. So I was like
Oh
helping
my
him
God.
get into stand up. I was like anything I can do just to be around Michael Imperioli more.
Oh my god.
Wow, I met so many great people on that show. It was such a great
Yeah, it
experience
was
for me.
a fun show for
I
me too
miss
in my
that.
career.
Like I miss
Yeah.
being on a show for whatever 2 months and then you
Right.
become best friends with everybody.
What other
Yeah.
sitcoms have you
That's
done?
true.
Modern Family,
Oh, now
Life
what
in
did you do
Pieces.
in Modern Family?
I was I actually was supposed to do multiple episodes
Okay.
and then I only did one because one of the actresses on set thought I was too chummy.
Wait, which actress?
Who do you think? Too chummy.
The main one.
Oh.
No, Sophia.
Sophia Vergara.
Yeah, she didn't like me.
You know what though?
I got along with Ed. We were talking. I think I was too comfortable and she didn't like it. I also
Really?
improvise.
I don't know.
Which they
Sophia's
don't
not
like.
that.
I don't know.
we met her.
She didn't like me.
Was it Oscar? No, Emmys, and she was so sweet.
She's
She was
yeah.
really
Yeah.
fun and
She was
cool.
nice to two gay guys and not nice to a
But that
girl.
is true, and we were in the VIP with her. So that makes it the
Yeah.
first
I
time.
think I came on too strong, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Who is this?"
But
She's
she's-
going
but
to
she's
take my
never-
job.
She's too chummy.
But she's never. But she's never really. She's.
But
we've
yeah,
seen her.
I only
like-
did one episode,
Yeah,
and I was
no.
just supposed to do like a
Well, 'cause
running.
you know, I used to go on set there too.
Oh no way!
Yeah, just all the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so funny. I was
Yeah.
like the kindergarten teacher. It's a really funny episode. It's the Valentine's Day episode.
Oh, fun.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and Ed was like,
God.
improv, and then the
And
director was
you're
like, never
talking about-
improv.
And you talked about the middle.
No, I was in
No.
Life in Pieces.
Okay.
I tested. I was supposed to play one of the series regulars on it. It went to
Yeah.
Angelique. And so they felt bad, and so they cast me as her sister. So I had a little recurring on there as a
Okay.
sister.
How was that working on that show?
Incredible.
It was a good show.
Incredible.
Really good show.
And then American Housewife, I also had a recurring on that.
That was
which
another
really fun.
great show too.
Great show.
Yeah.
Can you do a little sketch comedy too?
What do you mean?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
And then
Like
you
the
were
guy
on
have you ever
Hotties.
acted?
Weren't you
Yeah.
on Hotties?
Hotties I hosted right after the
So
soup.
how did that come about?
Well, I hosted the soup and that broke my heart.
Okay.
Because they really stripped me of my personality and everything I wanted to
Because
do.
you
Yeah.
were just.
They made me clean all my social media,
Yeah.
everything sexy, everything like
Oh.
Hispanic, everything drug related. On my
Right.
butt, no butts.
Really?
They got
Where's
my
Jade
butts.
in all this?
So they were like, "You're moving your hands too much. You're not moving your hands enough. Your hair has to be this length."
Oh,
it
because
was like very.
that's when Kardashians were on there, right?
It was.
Only one butt's allowed on the
Only
on
one.
the E, and it's
And it wasn't
Kim's,
mine.
not yours.
So I think I lost myself a lot trying to please
Yeah.
everybody, my agents, everybody.
Yep.
And then when I got to be on Hotties, I got to write all of it with a friend of mine. They let me be myself. They let me. My friend was a stylist on it. My friend was a hair stylist and the makeup artist. So I got to choose do everything.
And where did they film that? They didn't film it here, right?
In the what are they called, the mountains? Like past Santa Clarita. They're
Oh,
like
okay.
these beautiful
Oh,
mountains.
it was in California.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I didn't know that because it looked beautiful. The way
It's
they filmed
gorgeous,
it.
and
I
it's
was
such
like,
a fucking stupid show. I love it. Like
Yeah.
they go on dates, and we just feed them spicy stuff, and then they
Right.
would like shit themselves, and then stall to kiss and stuff. It was really funny.
But they never brought it back.
One season, Bright Spot, best production company I've ever worked with.
I like Bright Spot.
They
Yeah.
all women. They let me say like, I had a cloner, clip boner, and
Yeah.
when they kept that in, I was like, "We're back, baby."
But why didn't they pick it up for a second season?
I don't know. It was also like kind of at the end of COVID. Like, I don't know.
But it's interesting, right? Because there's so many of those like dating type shows out
Yeah.
now that it seems like that show was maybe
thought it
ahead
was
of its
gonna
time.
go
I don't
for
know
a
if
while.
the other
well,
ones
you're
did.
calling it a dating show. That's the premise of the dating show, but it's
Yeah.
all hookers. They're all
No.
hooking.
They're all hookers.
They're all
There-
hooking.
a couple. One of them dated for a while.
Oh, really?
One of the couples. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Out of the 300 million of them.
No, the show that I did.
Oh, the
Hotties.
your
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
talking about now. They
Oh
call
yeah.
them
There's a.
dating
Oh yeah. Like
shows and
yeah.
They're not dating.
They're like
just
yeah.
hooking.
And
They want their exposure.
No, they do. And like one guy had like a Superman tattoo. We're like, why would you do this? Like
Right.
you
Yeah.
can't even be shirtless on the fucking show. And then we found out he's like married. Like
you can't get rights to
it was a
it.
whole thing. But I also was in. I was on a sitcom called A Manhattan Love Story on ABC.
I don't know what that show is.
Yeah, nobody saw it.
Oh, I'm like,
Um,
okay, good.
It was the same year as A to Z and Selfie. Do you remember like that show Selfie?
Selfie.
Anyway, they did not promote the show at all, but it was like big cast. It was we could hear the main girl's head like mind
Oh,
out loud, and
mind.
the
Oh, I
guy's
do
mind out
remember that
loud.
show. Yeah.
And I was like the best friend, and it was
Okay.
the most incredible experience, and I wish I enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
I got to move to New York, get this sick apartment in New York.
Oh my God.
My character was super rich. We shot in this like $17 million
Wow.
loft that they recreated as a set.
Okay.
And it was just like incredible.
And they
I
didn't
wish
pick it up for a second season.
we got canceled within the first season.
Oh, that's hard.
It was really traumatic.
But look at all the
How
great
does-
experiences that you've had. though.
Nobody
That's-
knows. Nobody even knows.
Yeah.
No, but it doesn't
how does
matter if they
it feel?
know.
Like,
Yeah.
what was your feeling when, okay, you're on this sitcom.
You're making so much money.
You're making money,
Yeah.
and then suddenly you're canceled.
It was heartbreaking. And then at the time, I was also living in New York.
Yeah.
And 1 week later, my ex at the time started working on SNL as a writer.
Oh.
And even that first week, they made fun of the show getting canceled
Oh,
on Weekend
no.
Update when I was there.
It's like
like
salt
what?
in the wound.
Yeah.
It was really, really hard for me. I think it took me a long time to process it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I worked for like VH1, MTV. I was on Punk'd, Girl Code, Ladylike, like every talking head show you can imagine. I did
What
it.
brought you to LA from New York? Or you were always in LA?
I was bi-coastal
Okay.
for like 7 years. with
Okay.
him
Well,
then.
she was always
Got it.
bi.
I was always bi.
Yes. Were you always bi?
Yeah, I was always like,
And
Sporty
now
Spice.
you're-
After
Now
she
I'm
got
more
that,
lesbian.
Now you're lesbian, get married.
after she got
but no kids.
after she got the ball in the throat.
3 cats.
Yeah. No cats.
No cats?
No cats. Allergic.
Oh,
Tiny
oh.
dogs for life.
Really?
I have a tiny chihuahua named Cheryl. You guys know.
Oh.
They would hate each other.
Oh, really? Is
Oh,
she a
yeah.
bitch too?
She's a bitch.
Oh, it's a real bitch.
Yeah, she's a real bitch.
Hi, baby.
But yeah, like I miss TV. I've been in over 50 national commercials.
Wow.
Probably
Okay.
like 50.
Oh, that's a good job.
That's a good job.
Yeah, that's a good job.
Done a bunch of progressives. Everything you can think of, I've done it. And now it's just
Don't you wish you were Flo?
oh, Stephanie, yes. I've been in 3 progressives.
That bitch.
She's incredible. I mean, another improv teacher.
Yeah.
And I became really good friends with the director of those.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very fruitful and beautiful. I love
And
commercials.
now we have to go all the way to OnlyFans to
And now I
make
have to
$1.50.
sell my butt?
Like, what
my God.
is this? First
Yeah.
they tell you it's worthless and you can't use it, so you can't even talk about it. Now you get to a space where nothing else works and you've got to use your
know.
fucking
No,
butt.
but it's hard because I talk about this all. Like even Jeff, the first time he had me on, he's like, "Look at your resume. Why don't I know who you are?" I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I couldn't stop thinking about that for
How
like
did you
months.
how did you get connected with Jeff?
It's so funny because you remember Sam, his video guy?
Yeah.
That's who brought me in, and then
What?
he got fired like a week later.
How did you meet? How do you know Sam?
Sam used to work
Don't
at the
tell me
comedy
you go
store.
to the
Wait,
to the.
Sam, I didn't hear you.
He used to work at the comedy store.
Oh, yeah.
And he
Yeah,
used
oh,
to
that's
edit
our
my
guy.
podcast there.
Oh, that's
Hard
right.
He's a brilliant editor.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
He
So
likes
he
the
brought you
mosh
on
pits.
and then got fired.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was always complaining to him about Stern. And then I would always walk by Jeff filming and I'm like, how do I get in that?
And he said,
Like, because
That's how he
everybody who did
introduced
it.
Pej.
And you know Jamie too. Jamie put in a good word for me.
Oh,
Jamie
nice.
Kennedy, who I
We've been
fucking
doing
adore.
it for 4 years now, almost.
You're the Friday guest.
Well, he did our house. We've known Jeff for 6 years.
Yeah, years ago on Bravo, he did our house.
I love it. I always text
Yeah.
him. He never texts me back.
Oh, he texted.
Oh,
me.
It just goes into the abyss. I
He
love
texts
it.
us.
Okay.
Honey, it's okay.
I'll introduce him to a hot black guy and he'll talk to me again. Just wait.
That's in Dallas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, but it's been really fun. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's been keeping me like moving, and I feel like
Yeah.
I'm picking up a little momentum again, and
That's
we'll see
good.
what happens next.
I love it.
He's beautiful in providing and allowing for
Yes.
opportunities to
Yes.
be created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he does really share the space.
100%.
Really cool. And I
100%.
wish
Well,
there-
but
Which is
all,
nice.
but all of us do. But that's the whole idea. I think that's one of the reasons why we appreciate and respect each other and don't want to fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's not about who did it better. No, it's there's
No,
enough
everybody
space
should
for
exist. I agree.
everybody, of
That's kind of my
course.
mentality, but that's, I mean, coming as a female comic, like
Yeah.
when I
It's
worked
probably
when I
very
started working there,
difficult.
there was one comic, one
Yeah.
female comic in every show, just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it felt very competitive, and you never even thought like, why don't we make more room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because men really put us against each other. So I'm happy that it's different now.
Yeah.
But I miss auditioning in real life.
Do
Oh
you?
God, I hate
It
that.
took me
think I do
15
too. I
years
don't
to
like
get
the-
good.
Yeah, I don't like
I
the
hate
stupid,
Tapes.
send us a self-tape. Paul
I hate
hates
tapes.
I
self-tape.
hate
hate
auditioning altogether because I don't know what the room is. I don't
Yeah.
know who's watching it. I feel like I'm
love the
talking
room.
to the freaking wall.
That can be funny. I can walk in and go like, I'm
Right.
sweaty. It's a character choice. They're laughing already. Their guards
And
are
then
down.
also, I like the room because then if they don't like something, they can say, okay, change it and do it this way. Give us a little
Yeah, but I
more of
also-
this.
You mean taking directions when
Wait,
an actor does?
but I also think they're not in the kitchen trying to prepare a meal for their children while they're like, oh, let me
Yeah.
just get through this and pick somebody right
tapes
now.
are. I make the worst choices. Like I just.
Yeah.
I haven't booked anything from a tape. I haven't worked like I haven't done TV, but commercials I have. But
Right.
I haven't done a sitcom in like 2 years.
Since because of self-tape.
He made us
He
do a
hates
bunch
them.
of new headshots, and I'm like, why? I've
Me
got over
too.
5,000 photos every single
No,
day.
I need to do new head.
And our-
My hair is like this short.
I have to give you our
Really?
photographer, Sivan
I'll send you.
Redis. Amazing.
No, I need new.
Husband
That
and
is on my
wife,
to do.
and they're amazing.
Yeah,
I'm getting
he
a
did
haircut
really
on
good.
Friday. So
Oh,
we'll
cool.
See. I might go a little layery.
All right, so we're gonna do some hot topics.
Hot topics.
You have this one here, babe. You can do.
Oh, the glasses are on, Daddy.
And I'll do the first one.
Okay.
Hot topics. We like to just get your opinion of what's going on in the news.
Okay, let's do it. Are my
What's
nipples
hot
good?
and what's not.
Okay.
Nipples look
Well,
great.
I'm going to try to do this correctly. Hannah Kobayashi, missing woman?
The woman from Hawaii that
She's missing.
disappeared. You heard about it?
I don't know.
Has
about
she
it.
been fed to the
Disappeared
sharks?
from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Her
Alligator.
father jumped off of the parking
building.
structure, the building, killed himself because he was so horrified that she was missing. Turns out she left and was on her own accord and went to Mexico. They saw her on surveillance in Mexico, so she's
And now
A-okay,
he's
not
dead.
And
kidnapped,
now he's dead.
and now he's dead.
Consequences.
Oh my God.
Horrible, right?
Horrible.
Yeah.
I love a
would
crime
never leave
junkie.
without a note.
But also, like, she hated her. Like, her dad felt responsible for something. There's more there
Of course
than.
there is.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
She's missing your dad. You're not even look for her?
No, they were. They were looking for her, and then
For
they-
how
they-
long?
How
How long do you wait before you jump off the roof? Like 3 months?
I never thought
but
about that.
but
Yeah, it feels like there's other stuff.
But you know what?
behind
People
that.
go through different kind of trauma, and it must have been something that's so
It-
horrible. The one time that I'm here responsible for this kid, and next thing you know, they're not here. What do I do with
Right.
myself?
I've been re-listening to the whole. Like
I mean,
John
you locked
Bonet,
yourself out. Could you imagine if you
No.
locked yourself out
No.
again?
like the John Bonet
The
Ramsey.
weed?
That was another one of my headlines.
That's coming back up.
I'll give you
Yeah.
that headline. Hot topic in the news. John Benet Ramsey.
I love the case. I think it's.
Do you believe it?
insane.
Though? Like I.
The wife
do you
died.
believe
They
that
got
is-
remarried.
The wife had ovarian cancer for the
whole-
second time.
The
know.
whole life
Horrible.
happened, and it's still not solved.
Well, they're getting closer because of scratch DNA, where you can like literally scratch the clothes and find it. So they're getting closer because the DNA that was on her like long johns
Yeah.
matches like the shirt DNA. So they're getting. I think they will
But do
find
you
him.
think it was the parents or
No.
But it's so weird how
I've listened
the-
to everything.
It's so weird how the public just crucified them.
It's
They
sad.
ruled them out because of this DNA test.
wow.
It's finally been ruled out after,
After
20 years.
20 years.
After they died,
Wow.
after they divorced, after
So
they
sad.
lost everything and had to go
Yeah,
separate ways.
and the woman and the wife never
they're-
got to hear that apology
No,
from the
know.
their
deputy.
whole life
Do you
has
think the
been
son
ruined.
did it though?
For a while, I had this
I
like,
always
theory.
secretly
I
thought
think
Burke
it is.
did it.
Yeah, me too. But no,
Really?
no, absolutely. The way that she was like, she was also there was a lot of sexual abuse
Well, let's
that
put it this:
happened.
what stranger could have done this?
They had a
gotten away
Christmas
with
party the
a-
night before.
But it had to
Yeah.
be somebody.
But how did they get
knew,
away
right?
with it?
It
I
could
think
not
so.
have been a stranger.
And then the ransom note was very like aggressive towards the dad.
Right.
Like,
But could you live with that kind of a guilt all these
No.
years?
I think that's why her ovarian cancer came back.
oh yeah,
because
me
she
too.
was
The
The stress.
stress.
Lost.
No,
after
it's
her
horrible.
daughter.
And also like the way that the media was just so absurdly like public with everything. Like, remember
Yeah.
when we were kids? It was like on every newspaper.
Every
like,
National Enquirer, every
Yeah.
star.
Yes.
like the media
Yes.
was disgusting in
They
the
were
90s.
pretty harsh.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
when
why?
you
They're
guys
better
were
today.
You know,
a little, like they're not as graphic as, remember, like,
Can they talk about my OnlyFans page? I'm about to
God.
start.
they can't.
No, you know
But
what
you
the-
guys know with Anna Nicole.
oh my God, what they did to Anna Nicole Smith, she would be
We
crying.
were part of it.
I made fun of her.
crying.
I made fun of her. I'm just going to say it.
You did?
Yeah, she was an easy target. Like when we did talking head shows, I'd
Yeah.
be like, you know, we all did it. Like,
But you have to understand, when she lost her
Yeah.
son, she
I can't
lost
imagine.
her will to live. It
I
was
understand
so
that.
horrific
you're-
to be there and watch.
Yeah.
When you're
I
sitting
can't.
in the same room with someone that you love so much,
Yeah.
and they're a friend, you didn't see her the way.
No,
we
I didn't
knew
know her.
Yeah.
She was somebody that
You
was far
saw
away from
her-
me.
Right.
You saw her on a platform portraying a character.
And she was an easy target
Yeah.
of
for
course,
all
because
of
she was
us.
Yeah.
beautiful. She had so much.
And then she got really the drugs.
but then when
like-
you see her and
Of
you
course.
feel
Yeah.
for this other being that you can't help,
so sad.
and
It
you
was.
don't know how to help,
Well, you can't help.
and then you
Yeah.
can't, and it's so.
And it was interesting because when she was filming the Anna Nicole show,
You know,
they
we're on
always
the
showed
show.
her. Yeah, they always showed her like, oh, she's late, she's this, she's that. They would lie to her, the producers, and give her the wrong call time and make it
Like they
and
would
then show
say,
earlier
you have
than
to
they really
be-
would, so she wouldn't be ready. So
You
it
have
looked
to
like
be
she
up at
was.
They would
7 so she's
orchestrate
ready, and
it.
then they won't show up until 2, and she's like, I'm gonna take a nap. And then when she sleeps,
They're like,
and then-
she's sleeping.
and then their cameras on, they're waking her up, going, "What do you want?" Those are the parts.
They
that-
producer fucked her, like literally, to make her look so. Like,
Now they don't do it as
un-
I think that there's more regulation on that.
I think so now.
Yeah.
But then I
Yeah.
kind of liked it back then.
I miss good TV.
I was there for that drama.
yeah,
I was
celebrity-
like, and then she got
Yeah.
and she
Yes.
got smart to it. She's like,
Yeah.
fuck him. I'm just gonna get dressed. I'm gonna be ready, hair and makeup done. I'm gonna get back in bed.
Yeah.
And when they show up, I'll give them
do
what they
it.
need.
Yeah.
But she was a pioneer. Like that's one thing I.
She was the
love
first
and respect
reality
about her,
show.
The first big.
Was she
reality
the first
show.
big? I thought it was
Yeah, the
Osbourne.
Osbournes.
It was
Yeah, it was
Osbourne's
like
Real World and Anna
simultaneous.
Nicole show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those were the only
I
things on
watched it.
TV.
I remember glimpses of it, you
Yeah.
know, but like I remember watching it and being like, oh my god, I
If
want to
you
be friends
look at
with
the
her.
if you look at the DVD covers,
Yeah.
they're my dresses.
That's his gowns. She's buried.
I remember
in
her
his
wearing a
gown.
red. Really?
No,
The red dress with the
for
heart.
John
He made
Yeah.
it.
Travolta.
He made
I was
it.
there with
Wow.
her.
Yeah.
That's cool to come back around and be here now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's funny you mentioned that one because the next day when I woke up, Ryan Seacrest, because he was on Kiss FM,
Oh yeah.
and when he did the interview for Anna on the red carpet,
Yeah.
I was with her, but you can't really hear the conversation because there's
Yeah.
a lot of different interviews happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when he was talking to her, and then my alarm was Ryan Seacrest in the morning. So the next morning when I woke up, I hear Anna Nicole, Ryan Seacrest asking,
Yeah.
and who are you wearing? And she goes, my best friend Paula too. made
Yeah.
me this
It was very sweet.
beautiful
He was so excited.
dress." And I was like, what? I'm waking up to what?
Yeah.
I was there.
But that's what I'm saying. That little clip, you should have that
Yeah.
clipped.
I know.
Oh, see, I don't think like
I don't
that.
even think we
gotta
have
find
it.
it.
I don't
No,
think
you gotta
we
find
have
it.
but
Yeah, it's
maybe
on
we
YouTube.
do.
So
They
I have
do.
an intern who archives everything I do. Everything's on a hard drive.
Smart idea.
I have every
actually.
podcast I've ever done. This will be on there.
Can we get an
Very
intern?
cool.
You can get an intern.
Where's an
yeah.
intern? Can I get one?
I'd get them all from Emerson, my college that I went to, and then I
Good
mentor
idea.
them.
Bitch, you went to college. Why don't you get one from yours?
Yeah.
Mine are in
Oh,
Arizona.
Jesus. Can you
I
call-
feel like if there's a young kid who you like want to show the ropes and like
Can you
introduce.
call Emerson for us? So only
Sure, I have him on speed dial.
Emerson, and then let me see what else there is.
Oh my
Well,
God.
since
Do
we're
you
not
have any
invited,
friends?
since we're not invited to the fucking
To the wedding,
wedding,
it's not happening unless you want a bag on your head.
seriously.
Okay, we got one more hot topic. I want to get your opinion on Glicked.
On who?
Glicked.
On Lick It?
What's that?
Glicked, the Wicked Gladiator box office.
Okay, this is what I'm
brawl.
feeling about Wicked. Love Wicked. Love Ariana. I
Okay.
saw her perform live at SNL. Changed my life. I was like, oh my god, she can barely walk in those heels, but she can sing.
Yeah, she can.
What's going on? Why are they so thin and emotional? Something's bad.
So frail.
Something happened. I can feel it.
I agree.
Something happened.
Did you like The Wicked?
I haven't seen it,
Oh.
and I haven't
it's-
seen either.
It's long.
I'm in here. I'm
It's
there for it.
beautiful.
We saw it in IMAX.
I can't wait.
It's
Very
very,
pretty.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
The art, the creativity,
wait.
the costumes, the energy,
Yep.
the color, the singing, the dynamic is.
Yes.
It does take you on a journey. Is it too long? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I skip a beat in certain parts of the story
You
because
take a
I'm
little nap?
like,
Yeah.
Oh, Anna Cole's
why? Okay.
Yeah, you didn't sleep during it, actually. You were surprisingly awake.
I was.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also think there was so much more that they should have done.
Yeah.
That they missed the mark on that they didn't do for whatever reason.
Like
'cause
the
I know
camera's
how
here.
sex-
It's like, what's happening there?
Yeah.
yeah.
But Ariana Grande, man, she can
I can't
fucking
wait.
sing.
She can sing.
She really
Did you
can.
see like that guy, that one of the Trump's people
No.
this morning was like complaining about how racist the movie is because
Oh, it is?
she goes Ariana, who's clearly a Latino, playing a white woman who's the devil, portraying a white women as devils. It's like, well,
You know what cracks me up?
yeah.
We know Frankie Grande, and he's funny
Yeah.
because he's going to come on our show.
Oh,
actually.
he
She
seems so
apologized for his
fun, yeah.
copywriting. I laugh at his videos every time he goes to a Wicked show. He's
Like a
dressed
premiere.
up, he's singing, he's doing. You know what? It's his fucking sister. Why not?
100% go support your
do it.
family,
I
yeah.
love it. I think it's great. People
I
are
love
getting in
it,
such
and
shit
people get
about
lost in the drama of like I left out. I'm like this role meant a lot to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But something emotional, like they're off kilter. The weight thing
Well,
is
the
getting
fact
a
that
little.
she's not with, the fact that she met
Yeah.
the guy on set, the fact that she doesn't have
Yes.
the husband anymore,
Yeah.
the fact that she went with a munchkin. I mean, it's kind of sad to say.
He's a
Instead of the
munchkin.
regular
Oh my
guy.
God, he's not a munchkin.
He is. He says
You know
he's
what?
a munchkin.
I'm sorry, guys who can sing.
He says
Yes.
he's a
Twitter
munchkin.
guys?
On the movie, he said, I'm a munchkin.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, he's quoting the movie. So
Well, it is. He's a munchkin.
but I feel like something
He's from
happened,
Munchkin
and they're like
Land.
trauma bonded.
Did you like Michelle Yeoh's singing though? I didn't think she could
I didn't
sing.
see it
Oh,
yet.
no, you have to see
Oh,
it.
well,
I
now that
can't
we've
wait.
ruined
It's
it
not that
for
great.
you.
No,
Everybody
I
dies
can't
at the end.
wait. Guess what? They're both witches. What?
So Wicked made 164 million in opening weekend.
And
That's
how much
great.
did
And then
Gladiator?
Gladiator made 55 million. So Gladiator is now at 205 million because now it's going up and up and up. Gladiator 2, awesome.
Great movie.
And you know they're not in interviews holding each other's fingers like this. Did you
Right?
see that interview?
Yes. I don't get
there's
that
something
interview.
weird.
That was kind of weird, right?
She's like, holding space. It was like, what? They're drinking your coffee. They're all fucked
Maybe.
up on coffee.
Well, you know what?
Oh my God.
Ariana, if you need your coffee read, Pola2.com.
I
Yes.
just think and she's like, don't talk about my weight. It's like, well, but little girls are watching this. And
Yeah.
I can see your
The shoe weight.
I can see your
Very,
bone, every
very thin,
bone.
very
like
thin.
I want to be so bony like her.
me too. No, I'm
so
kidding. I
want
don't
to be
want
bony like her.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna double dose on the
No,
Ozempic
she
this
looks.
week.
She looks unhealthy. It's like I honestly,
does.
I'm saying this from like I don't know her, so it's like
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the new boyfriend has a hot body, and he's all
Oh.
about being lean.
Yeah, he's
So maybe they're not
you
eating
can
meat
be lean
anymore.
without showing your collarbone
I know.
details.
But that's the
Yeah.
best part of.
No, look, this is enough.
This
Okay,
is
you can see
beauty.
every part of her.
This
Do
is-
you remember when a few years back when it was so popular to be anorexic and everybody, you could see the collarbones, you could-
Right.
everything, and then the wave changed to now it was like, oh, you could be fat. Everyone could be fat and be overweight, and I'm curvy and big, and I don't care. And now it's back to
It's back to unhealthy.
It's back to Ozempic.
Unhealthy,
Shoot me up.
yeah.
Ozempic is about to be like
Kate
over the
Moss,
counter.
I love you. I always
did
thought
Ozempic.
being wafy is the best.
I just would never.
I lost 55 pounds. on
That's
Ozempic.
wild.
Thank God I was about to divorce his ass.
Oh, shut up, bitch. All right, we're going to do some runway rundown. Runway rundown is
Do it.
good,
Your
the
name is
bad,
Jade.
and ugly.
Yeah.
We're going to show you a few
You're
pictures.
such a big star. I'm so glad you came.
One day.
We're going to show you some pictures, and we want to get your opinions. First of all, what do you think of our runway rundown on Jeff Lewis Live?
I
Do
love
they?
how much people get so upset.
Do they get mad?
The chumps get mad.
You know what? Maybe I should do stand-up and have that be my stand-up. Criticize everybody and what they're wearing in the audience.
That's really funny. You come up here and then you judge their
and I
fashion.
judge their fashion.
But not
I'd be
now.
like, girl, what were you
don't
thinking?
But you guys should
when
do
you
this
did that?"
live. You guys could do your podcast live with an audience.
Oh, and do runway
And-
rundown. Oh, that would
This
be
would be
awesome.
so fun live.
I
Great
would
idea.
do it.
I like
Yeah.
that.
And
I
then
think
you
it's a
sell
great idea.
tickets.
And then
Yeah.
let me see how they show up because I'm like, well, what did you spill on the way here? Or were you really thinking about wearing that pants because something shows a little bit too much?
Yeah, like I love when guys you can see the outline, like mesh shorts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, we're going to do runway
maybe
rundown.
that's
And you can do it on Fan Social for people to come and watch you film this podcast here. By the way, $1,500.
Okay, we're going to do this. All
How
right,
fun
hold
would
on one
that be?
second. Jordan, I got to run down and take these pictures really quick. I'm gonna pause it. I'm not kidding.
As we're never gonna be friends again, because once she walks out, she's gonna be like, I'm done.
I've been really enjoying myself.
Fun, bitch.
Yeah.
All right, ready? We're starting. Oh fuck! Wait. Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, we're doing runway rundown. This is the good, the bad, the ugly. You know we do it on Jeff Lewis Live.
What were you thinking?
The co-hosts love us doing it on Jeff Lewis Live.
No, they don't.
Did you guys talk shit about me? I should have listened to the episode after you did.
Which
I
one?
didn't listen.
Oh.
Because you guys were like, you need a bell.
Right? It's funny. So we're going to show some pictures. Runway rundown is the good, the bad, the ugly, or
What were you thinking?
Okay,
what
I
the
can't wait.
fuck were you thinking? when
Don't
you
you have
were
a
wearing it?
mirror in your home?
Exactly. We're going to show you some pictures. Want to get your opinions.
Get your bed ready.
You may be in one of these pictures. It could be a good, a bad, an ugly.
Or an ass?
Or my ass.
Your ass.
That's my asshole. Okay.
Oh God, do we pay $35 to see your ass?
Oh, the
now?
asshole, much more expensive.
Oh, shit.
I haven't gone there yet. I haven't gone
They
there
gave
yet.
me my asshole for free yesterday after my colonoscopy. They gave me a whole like.
I can't. I haven't. I've only gotten one. I am.
You're like 12. You don't need a colonoscopy, my love.
I was like, why do I need pictures?
Hold your horses.
All right,
Let us
so
98-year-olds do it first.
first one we're gonna do. This is from Wicked, and it's the Wicked premiere, and it's J-Lo, and she is J-Lo fucking hot. Babe, can you tell the audience, describe this dress? Because I loved it. I want to get your
So
opinion.
you don't show it?
I'm gonna show you. Yeah, we'll show
Okay.
you too.
Oh, he's looking.
And it'll show up on the when we do YouTube. It shows up on the screen.
They never show it to me.
All right.
J-Lo is wearing a stunning,
Stunning.
gorgeous, crafted, hand-beaded,
Oh
beautiful,
my God.
Right.
artistic. It's like a knit gown, and the purpose of it is it has all the colors of Wicked,
It's gorgeous.
and it's an
Yeah.
assortment, and she's slaying it.
Is that beads and crystals?
Yes, and she is slaying it.
Oh my God, her
Yeah.
abs.
I
Right?
mean, everything about her says, "Come fuck me now, Ben Affleck. You missing out on this."
And you know what? I love covers her neck.
Yeah.
I love that cut on me. By the way, that's like such a
Halter.
good cut.
That would
yeah.
be a great cut
That's a
on
great
your
cut
figure.
because I can like
it's a
cut,
halter
cover my
with-
neck, which I'm insecure about. Show the shoulders off,
Yeah.
And then the midriff.
and then I'm kind of crooked because my scoliosis, so it's perfect.
You have scoliosis?
I have scoliosis.
Do you have to wear one of those little like?
I was
braces?
supposed to, but I chose friends instead. And then I'm not even friends with those people anymore. Beautiful. What's the choices?
Oh. I
Like, do you
this
say-
one. I love this one.
I say love, 10 out of
We
10.
love-
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think the
She's-
purse could have been more fun.
But you know
Because, like, we're at the
something.
premiere.
But even the jewelry that she's wearing, the banglets, the colors,
beautiful.
and the textures, and the layers, and the way it highlights the whole
Stunning.
art of what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stunning.
This is an art piece that she's really, really wearing
Yeah,
properly.
and it looks heavy,
at
and
an
her hair
event.
is perfect, and makeup always.
I mean, she's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
she just looks flawless. She's like, yeah,
Ugh.
Ben. I had me a dancer right before I got to the car.
Too bad she's a love addict, you know?
I know. I don't think she's ever gonna find love. This poor lady.
She will.
She has found love.
Yeah, she has
multiple
children.
But she's
Yeah.
hot.
That's love.
She's hot. I love it.
Yeah, I love her.
Okay, so this one we just talked about. We love Frankie Grande.
Oh, is this the Wicked one?
And he's a friend, and he's wearing to Wicked, and I don't know. I love Frankie
It's
Grande. Paul, can you describe the
It's
look?
wild.
Frankie's
It's-
wearing a mesh top with mirrors, sleeveless. He's wearing all the banglets and the jewelry, the makeup on point, hair sticking up like it usually does, but it's only one color.
Yeah.
He's wearing stilettos about 9 inches,
How's he walk in those?
and he's wearing a pair of pants with a little mini skirt that's attached to it, which is so fashion.
Really?
I
Which is
don't
so
like this.
fashion.
I love him. I think he's pulling it off.
Yeah.
But like just looking at the outfit,
Yep.
it's a fuck no for me.
I get it. It's the pink and the green combination.
I don't know. I think it's the skirt. Like if the pants were a little higher, maybe. Like I don't like the fit.
I
of
don't like the
pant.
waist.
Yeah, me too. Like I
Yeah.
wish it was higher waisted.
I agree.
And then they flared. Like I don't like when that.
I'm not loving it, Paul.
Oh, sure. Everybody has an opinion. Frankie, you look a fucking.
I mean, you look
Fabulous.
He's pulling it off,
Yeah.
but like if you put that off, I just would be like, I don't want to wear that.
well,
you
because
know?
well, number one, the colors don't match.
Yeah.
All the proportions are
I feel like
off.
it's like he pulled 4 different things out
I
of the
agree. They don't
closet
go
and
together.
threw it all together.
Yeah, like the top would be so like I like the
That's-
colors,
but
but
that's such a Frankie Grande.
But he looks like he's having
Dude.
fucking fun.
that's what I'm saying. He's wearing it. Well.
Yeah.
It's not wearing him. Like,
Right.
He's
I agree,
wearing it.
100%.
Yeah.
Now, could the proportions been better? Yes. Could the colorways been a little more?
Yes.
The palette.
The textures are
a
too
little
busy
bit
for me,
better.
yeah.
Could it have been a little more where it had context to the event itself instead of him being a disco ball that's shining in front of the poster?
He's like looks
Yes.
so happy.
But is
Balancing
he
on
all
one foot?
excited?
Yes.
Yeah, on those
He's a
heels.
flamingo. Yeah.
I know.
Yes, he looks beautiful.
Okay. I love Frankie, but I just hated this look. I'm sorry. I just did. I don't know. I just didn't
It's
like
a
it.
fail, Frankie.
Fail. He's cute, but not this. The last look we're going to do could be you, Miss Jade
Is it me?
Catta-Preta. It is.
Is it a bad one or a good one?
Well, it's not your ass, so.
It's bad. No, I'm pretty. I feel like I've had some slip ups. I've had some bad moments.
I don't know if I like or love.
Oh my God!
it's
What the
giving me-
hell?
You're giving me like,
Why does my head look so big in
giving
that?
me
Is it
like-
the angle of how you took the photo?
I don't know. You're giving
Doesn't
me
it
like
look have
a.
huge head and like a tiny body.
Okay, Jade.
You're giving me like a I'm a porn star vibe.
Okay, you need to take a better photo of this. The top of my body looks fucking huge. Look at this. Does this not look fucking weird?
Either way you look at it, forget
You guys,
the
it's
size
a
of
photo shoot. It's not a look. I didn't wear this out
it.
somewhere.
Okay, so
You're in your backyard.
Yeah, but whoever put this together, the shoes don't match. The dress is unflattering. The color. You should have said no
Guys,
at the color.
I hated the color for
You
you.
guys, you don't even. This is not the photo
You're
though.
so pretty.
Yeah, you are pretty, but I hate this.
You're
this
very
dress.
pretty.
I get
You're
it. It
very
wasn't the
Ital-
best one.
Are you Italian?
I'm
She's
Brazilian.
Brazilian. We had a whole conversation. She speaks
I
Portuguese.
know.
You're
Portuguese.
such a
But
grandpa.
you look so Italian. Are you sure? there's
My
no
background is
Italian?
Italian. Yeah,
It's
my mom's
gotta be
family.
because when I'm
Yeah.
looking at you, I see Lady Gaga.
Oh, I get the gaga. a
He's
lot.
just saying.
Do you know what I
he's just
mean?
still. Are you still calling her Jada?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody wants to do it because it rhymes with my last
Yeah.
name. But yeah, that's not the best one.
No.
I forgot that one. Look how tiny my hair is.
I know.
But can I say never wear that color?
the color
Yeah.
washes you out?
I know, but also that's a bad photo. It's like
It's
we're
a
in the
bad
shade.
photo. It's awful. The
You guys, out of all the
photographer was
things-
awful. Yes, well, we had to do it.
That's the one.
Yes. Why don't you-
Fine, it's a pass.
Why don't you pull one
Let me-
up from your phone camera? Real
That's a
quick and
good
show
look.
me.
Yeah.
Show
Wait.
me.
Would you put this on again?
No, I didn't
Okay,
even
good.
wear it. It wasn't me. I was styled
She
for
wasn't
something.
even going somewhere.
I was modeling.
Yeah, she barely. She wanted to take it off. It looks like she was holding it all.
Best
lopsided,
looks.
too.
You know, it was so upsetting.
Just
So
show me one.
when I did all the soup stuff, I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so excited about my looks,
Yep.
right? But then like my dress was like a little crooked,
Okay.
and that's the photo they used for everything.
Oh, I want to see it.
Do you know what I mean? Like it was the one that was like
you
in.
could see because your neck
Yeah.
was out.
That's
What?
hilarious.
Your neck showed.
Because your
I
neck
was like,
is out.
no, I still liked my neck back then. It was before the neck
You
went.
were like, I'm okay with the neck, but
I
everything
also
else-
love the picture of my outfit on the billboard, but
Mm-hmm.
then they took out my my camel toe.
Oh, well, that's good.
Isn't that funny?
Yes.
But the looks on the
Awful.
soup were so cute. Look,
See?
this was the billboard look.
Oh, that is
think
cute.
it's so
That is
good.
cute.
Are you gonna go back to your hair that short?
No,
You had, like,
I'm growing it really
Oh,
long.
you are?
Mhm,
Why don't you
Yeah.
just do extensions?
She likes.
I've
to
never
pull
done
on it.
extensions.
Really?
Ever. I have a
But
lot
she
of
got
hair.
Great hair.
And then
I mean, it took a lot of product to keep it.
It's
slicked. Yeah. And then this was like when I did all the Manhattan Love Story. Okay, this dress, I can't even get it over one leg. But like this is when I had good legs.
Oh, let me see.
Isn't that cute?
See, you look so cute.
I know.
Because
I
you're
was,
so
I was such a girly.
petite,
I was
you're
so little. I've
Oh.
perimenopaused, so I have a different body now.
Oh, wow.
But it was such a cute.
It's time to go to
That is
Turkey
kinda cute.
and get some things to
I
dress.
gotta move some stuff around. I gotta get all my.
You look so cute.
I gotta get all of
You
my
do have a
belly fat
nice
and put
ass.
it on my neck.
Oh, my
Did you
God.
always like stick out your ass like that all the time? Because the floral dress, you look so cute.
But you never had to get a
You're
BBL.
so
That's not
cute.
fair. I had to get a BBL.
Yeah, but you were like a Versace
You know
model,
what?
so it's fine.
I'm gonna call.
Oh, wait a
this
minute.
one.
You're Brazilian, so you got a Brazilian butt without getting a butt
I
lift.
know.
I'm gonna call this one. It wasn't Jada's problem. That was
How
you
dare you?
problem.
Oh, I see. I see it. How you found it. It was in the thing. Okay.
You
Me?
The
What?
producers picked the wrong.
I didn't
picture
pick it.
because
Okay,
she
this
was
is it.
not-
You see
Okay.
how this is like
Yeah.
crooked on me?
Lopsided.
Oh, yeah.
You look like your boobs are one high.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like this was such a good dress, but like it just needed to be shifted.
And
a
that's
little.
what they use for the
That's
promo?
not a good.
No, they
dress.
used it. No, it's a good Reformation dress. Right?
Well, this is that velvet that you use as tablecloth. And so you
Damn
should-
it! This was so expensive. It moved really well. Okay. So this photo was
Were you lesbian when you wore this?
No, I
I
was a
didn't
lot
think
Well,
so.
since
straighter.
you're talking about this
I
dress,
didn't think so.
Since you're talking about this,
Because that is not a
my
dress
God.
you would ever think.
Look, see, it's crooked in
Oh, it
every
looks worse
fucking-
there.
Yeah, look, in every photo, it's
All right, Paul,
crooked.
since you're talking about the dress, can you please describe it to
It's
our
a
listeners that are
gold
listening?
velveteen.
I
like
really
a
regret it.
strapless dress.
I know,
Oh
I
my God, your
fucked
tits
up.
look
It
horrible
looks
in
like
this
I
dress.
Forever
know.
21. The
Oh.
stitches.
I
it's so
thought that
cheap.
you guys would pull this one up because this is my worst
Oh,
recorded
fuck.
look.
I need to tell our producers. Okay,
Oh,
we're
honey.
putting this one in too. Your hair and
Oh,
makeup
your
looks
hair and makeup
great.
looks beautiful.
I know, but I-
Professionally done. The
Of
dress.
course.
Fire that stylist.
Reformation.
Awful.
And you know what's so bad? I had just pulled my back out the night before,
Oh.
and I had to be in those, and I had these gorgeous high heels, but then I had
Yeah.
to wear these boots because
Oh.
I was in so much
The
pain.
shoes don't match.
I
It's like black. This is like an alphama.
I
Okay,
thought
this is
Alpha.
a runway rundown fail.
It's a fail, guys.
We all
It's a
agree.
fail. I thought
All right.
that's the one you'd pull up.
Oh my God.
No, but it
Fuck.
doesn't even fit
That
you.
means we
You
pulled up
needed
two
know.
bad
You
photos.
needed this to be at least
I know, but
another.
someone at least wasn't in public.
You needed this to be at least another size smaller.
Guys,
Number one,
Yes.
the straps are too thick for your delicate frame.
Yep.
That's why it looks lopsided.
I didn't
'cause
know
it's
you
not
guys
framed.
then. I fucked up.
Well, now
The
you
slit
know.
is not proportionate, and it should have been a little bit
Shorter.
Yep.
so that it proportioned your
Believe me,
body
and
a
then this
little
photo
bit
has
better.
hunted. Like, I'll do appearances and
No
they'll
wonder
use
you
that
got
fucking
canceled for
photo.
6 seconds.
No,
COVID hit because of this.
because of this dress.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna do your coffee reading. Are you excited?
I'm excited. I have to get the fuck out of here, you guys. Let's do this.
Your last thing, bitch. You're gonna do your copy reader.
So, if that's what it is,
Yeah.
both of you have to come to a table, and both of you have to get a piece of paper, put a line down the middle. On the left, write down what you want. On the right, write down what you need.
Okay. Want and need. Okay.
On one page.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it could be something simple as, I need to have my Diet Coke every day. It doesn't matter.
Do you
Yeah.
drink Diet Coke?
I do.
How did I know that?
Kidding.
I just have a Diet Coke girl face.
I think you do.
Yeah.
You have to draw the line,
Excuse
and
me.
you have to do it on both sides.
I like that. That's
And
a
it
good
could
exercise for any
be-
couple,
Of
I
course,
feel like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Could be anything. Don't talk to each other. Don't share it. Don't let each other read it, but do it at the same time.
So then we never show each other?
You put it in an envelope.
Oh, I haven't heard this yet.
Do we ship it to each other?
You mail it to each other.
Oh.
But we live together. Just like mail it out?
You don't open up the mail.
What do you mean?
If her name's on it, do you open her mail?
Oh, no.
Oh.
You mail it. Because you want the other person.
Okay, wait. Putting a stamp on emailing, or can you just leave it in the mailbox?
Well, in their case, you can
Just put it in the mailbox.
No, no.
You have to go to the
No,
post
you
office.
have to mail it. You
Yeah.
have to put a stamp on it, though.
Yeah.
Because you're sending it to the same address, so put the return address as your address. It's going to come back to you anyway.
Oh my God, that's such an Armenian
You
thing
can
to
save
do. Just
so
put a
witchy.
fucking stamp on it.
Yeah, I just put a stamp on it.
Save $90 or something.
90 cents.
90 cents.
How much do you think it costs to mail
I have
stuff?
no idea.
I like that because every New Year we do that.
I love that.
We wherever we are, we'll send a letter to our future selves and like what we hope for the new
Isn't
year,
that
and then we don't open until the following New Year.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
We go to a new country every year.
I
Every New
love
Year
that.
for a new country.
yeah.
Fold it up.
Okay.
If you want to put your scent on it. If
She's
you
very
wanna
allergic.
Make it special.
I'll spit on that.
Whatever.
I'll kiss it.
Whatever. You
Yeah,
want to sit
okay.
on it with your
My huge
ass.
butt.
Oh my God.
Fold it and mail it.
Okay,
But you do it at the same time.
I like that. She'll be into that. We're into
When
that.
you
Okay.
mail it, you don't ask each other what it is. You don't identify with it. You don't say, well, what'd you put on there? No. You do it, you mail it, and you go about your day.
You never talk about it?
You don't talk about it.
Oh.
But when you get the mail, you decide whether you want to open it, read it, because that means now you have to address it.
That's Heisinger's cat. Do you know about that theory?
No.
You put a cat in a box.
You do.
You put a cat in the box, okay?
How are they going to get out?
If you open the box, you'll know if it lived or died.
Oh my
right?
God, that's
But if you never
horrible.
open the box, you never know. So by opening the box in a way, you kill the cat. There's this whole theory. It's really interesting.
had no
Schrodinger's
Oh
cat.
my God, I feel horrible for the cat.
It's not about the cat. It's about the whole. Like,
Oh my God, sorry. We're
guys
just
are
pretty.
such animal
We're
lovers.
just pretty.
What about the cat? The cat's dead.
Can they put holes?
But it's the whole thing of like
I understand.
opening it up and facing
this-
it, or
Right.
do you let it?
In this
Stay
case,
and never
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
in this case,
Interesting. Wow.
when you open it up
The poor cat.
and you read it,
Love it. Yeah.
number one, you're going to be in the right frame of mind to receive it.
Oh.
You have to be.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, the want and the need, you have to be willing to accept it. Because it's a person that you've lived with. It's a person that you're sharing things with.
Yeah.
That is that person that is now speaking without words.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're done, you have to burn it.
I
Oh.
love burning it. I love burning some paper.
Oh my God. Oh, before
Because
opening it
that's-
or after?
No,
opening it?
after. After.
Oh my God.
He's thinking about the cat.
I'm still thinking about the poor cat in the box.
Oh my God, what
The
happened?
poor cat in the box.
Listen, it's all this stuff.
Interesting.
You have to burn.
Okay.
Okay.
And you
Deal.
don't have to do it at the same time.
Okay.
You have to pick your own personal time
Yeah.
to be able to do this without telling the other person.
And how do I get closer to finding the one thing that I focus on? Is it the thing that brings me the most joy in the most childlike way?
The purpose is
Okay.
important. But if you're the anxiety and the anger of doing something that you didn't think that he believed in or didn't think you could do or maybe wanted you to do or be better at him, whatever this is, you have to let him go. And the way you let him go
Wow.
is you know they can't any longer occupy space within you.
Wow. That
'Cause
made
that's
my
what
jaw
they're doing.
hurt.
I know.
That's what they're doing.
Mine
I
too.
know the anger is weighing me down. I have to release
Because it
it.
Yeah.
doesn't let you focus. It doesn't let you identify what you want to do because you're not doing it with a purpose. Your purpose is you're so angry.
I'm really mad.
And-
I'm 40. Like, let it go.
Yeah.
Also, like, but then once you let it go, what's the relationship?
Right.
You know what I mean? Do I
But
keep
you-
it of what I?
No, you don't have to worry about that. Because
Yeah.
once you let it go, it's up to them to develop the relationship with you.
How do you let it go?
Because the reason why you have the relationship is because you're hanging on to something that should never have been.
Right.
So
Well,
why-
I've just set my first. Like boundaries is a brand new word for me. I'm an immigrant. You know,
Yes.
family all in the dressing room all at once. Cool. But
Wow.
we had a
That's it.
big fight, and then we haven't really been like we text, but we don't.
Right.
I've set the boundary of like I'm angry right now. Like I need to be
But
angry.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You have to let it go, though.
Well, Christmas is coming up. I have to.
Yeah.
What are we gonna be all mad at each other?
No. There's a difference.
I haven't been
You
able
have
to
to
let it
let-
go.
You have to let them go. I don't mean you have to not speak with them or be in a relationship with them. You have to release it off of you and let them be burdened with it.
Oh my God.
So when you're
That's powerful.
angry,
How do I do that?
when you're angry and you're just texting like, oh no, I'm not going to answer because I'm mad. You're holding on to all
No, I'm
this.
answering like I love you too, miss you,
I
hope
get
you're
it, But you
good.
don't mean it, and you're holding on to that. When you let them go, it's when you resume, but with a different person. You are different. You are going to set the standards moving forward. You're not going to tell them, oh well, I need you to correct this. I need you to have this. No, they don't have the capacity to do that. That's why you're
And I
sitting
need
in
them to
this
go, sorry for this,
anger.
sorry for that. Sorry.
No.
He's never gonna
Right.
do that.
No, and that's why
Wow.
you have to let them go because you are shouldering all of this burden.
And it's all pulled up inside you.
Yeah,
and that's why you're
Yeah.
wiggling into one to the other because you can't focus and you don't know. And how's it? No.
I like that.
Gotta let them
Me
go.
too, I like
really
that.
do.
I have to figure out how next, but at least
Yeah.
I have some guidance.
I can tell you how next.
Yeah, he'll help you.
I wish it was just like take a big poop. Drink a coffee, take a big poop.
It's a little more than that, but
Yeah. But the works, I'm going towards that.
because when you're writing the paper out,
Mm-hmm.
you can do one for your dad.
Oh.
I write him letters often
Okay.
that he never sees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Write one to him and mail it to yourself.
Oh.
That's a good to do, Jordan. Are your nipples hard?
Wow. My nipples are hard.
Write
That's
it-
really beautiful. Thank
write it
you.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Because at that point, when you open up what you wrote to them and you read it back to yourself, because they're your words, they're your perspective, but it's also going to give you an introspective to realize what is it that you're hanging on to that you can't let go of? Because are they worthy of you having to burden this?
No, I don't know why. I think that's an immigrant thing too. Like American kids are like, they don't feel responsible for their parents in the same way. No, not as much.
Not as much as
Not
immigrant
as
kids,
much.
that's
Well,
true.
because
The guilt, that
Yeah.
like their mood was always like a very codependent
Yeah.
behavior. Like
Yeah.
that's why I went to comedy, because it's a repeated behavior, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like
I
I've
can
never
see
really
that.
been able to
I can
like
totally see that.
to like go like, am I happy? Like how do I feel without? How do you feel? Do you feel good?
Yeah.
Oh, you feel good. I feel good.
then when you write the letter, include these points in there for yourself. When you do that, what you're going to realize is when you read it back to yourself, because it's not somebody else talking to you, it's you talking to yourself now. How do you walk away from yourself? You're going to get upset. You're going to get angry at the things that you wrote. And you're going to go, what the fuck? There's no way I wrote that. And you're going to
I feel that way sometimes. I'm like, who wrote this?
Yeah.
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 You're going to go, that must have been the altar. There's somebody else, and you got to let it go.
I know what you mean. That voice. Like, I need an exorcism from myself.
Yes.
For $1.50, we do that too.
Go, there's a door behind these dresses.
Oh my God.
A little secret passageway.
Yes.
I haven't seen the whole place. There's other
I went down there. I pooped in your bathroom. So
Put your thumb on the bottom real quick. I wanna see what
like
it
this.
is. Yeah.
I have a very flexible thumb.
No.
Like hard.
Twist. And pull out. I'm
This
full-
doesn't look
I'm
good.
40 years old. Oh, wait, take a picture.
Oh, wait, I
of
want
your
to take a
thumb.
picture of your thumb. We're doing a book. of
Just looks like a little
thumbs.
poo poo thumb.
We're
though.
doing
We're
a
doing
thumb book. I'm going to be on New York's best seller list
With your thumb book.
There you go.
My thumb
I got
book.
one. Thank you. I don't want to waste. Look at this thumb.
Wow.
Oh my God. How
How
do
long
you do
is
that?
This
How long have you been sitting with this? Oh my God.
my whole life. 40.
Wow.
40 years. It's more prominent the last few years more than ever because there was an incident. And
But besides the incident, I think you
My whole
feel-
life.
Because
whole
you
life.
feel stagnant,
Yeah.
you feel like you're less powerful than you were before to have to be strong enough
Yeah.
to just deal.
well, I relied on like, look at me, I'm on TV. And now when I don't have that, I'm like, who am I? You know? And
That's
so I'm
hard, too.
I'm rediscovering like my worth
100%.
just from like, I'm kind. And you know, the things that like actually matter to me that actually mattered to me as a kid when I was like just a shitty little dancer.
Yeah.
So now I'm rediscovering my worth outside of what I do.
So your worth, then your anger is within you, directed at them.
Oh my God, it's too many layers.
Wow.
Let's
somebody
go.
who doesn't-
Light it up. I go back to smoking
get
tonight.
We're getting stoned after this.
Fucking, I should have brought a weed candy for the drive. Fuck.
But I'll help you. With it.
Oh
Thanks.
my God.
Because
Thanks, Paul.
once I say it, once I reveal it, and once it's been
Unmasked.
spoken,
Yeah.
you can't.
Well, it's like this obvious thing that I already know,
Yeah.
but there is something about when it's being said to you.
Of course.
especially from a fucking stranger.
Of course.
You're not a full stranger, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
Very
that
cool.
about you.
I mean, it's
don't
like in
know
my
about
coffee.
your
You know
dad.
what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah. No, I think that's really powerful. Thank you.
You'll see.
I love this.
You'll see how. When you start with the project that's about to come through your way, you'll realize the more importance and the purpose of what it is I told you that things will bloom from. It'll be different, and you won't see this the same way anymore.
Well, Jade Catta-Preta, you were a copy virgin until tonight. What did you think of the copy? And what did you think of the copy reading?
She was a virgin.
I actually feel really good. Like I feel very awake. I feel very calm. I definitely missed my eyebrow appointment, but it's totally fine. Like, oh,
Sorry.
Eyebrows look cute.
thank you so much. They're
do look
drawn
good.
in. What if I just don't have eyebrows?
This can't work at 8?
No, she'll see me tomorrow. It's friend's a friend. No, but I feel really like
And your
I'm
coffee
not
reading.
religious, but I
What
feel
did you
very
think about your
blessed.
coffee reading?
I feel really excited about it. I feel like it's
Good, right?
I have been feeling stagnant, and hearing those words, it's inspiring. It's like gives me a little bit of a goal, and I like it. I'm academic, so I love homework.
You'll see how
love
things
that.
are going to change for you.
Yeah.
I see all these every time he does them, and they all are interesting and blow me away, and they're all different every single time. It's
You're very
cool.
sweet.
It's got a
You're very
gift.
powerful. I'm glad that your great grandmother
Yeah, right.
Yep.
witched you, bewitched
Absolutely.
you.
Even
Yes.
if she wasn't really like ready for it. I don't know if I
She was like,
ready for
"Ugh,
it.
yeah.
Exactly. Well, Jade Catta-Preta, you have just been undressed by Paul and Patrick. How do you feel?
I feel light and naked. I love it. I
Well,
just,
you came in half-assed.
I know, thank you. But I feel even more naked. I feel grounded.
Nice. And where can our audience find you?
I have a new podcast coming out at O Positive. It just came out yesterday called The Stir Up,
Okay.
where we talk about women's health.
Nice.
I have a show coming out on YouTube called Rivals. Oh, I just touched the mic. I'm sorry. Me and Sarah have kissed. You can check me out on social media at Jade Catta-Preta or on OnlyFans at Funny Butt. And that's it.
Love it. And then on Jeff Lewis Live.
Oh, Jeff Lewis
with us
Live,
all the
always.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the name of our thing going to be? I didn't know you had to have a name on OnlyFans.
You can have your name, but I like to just have a little like fun. I thought Funny Butt would be perfect because it's like all
like
funny
it.
stuff and butt
Yeah.
stuff. So you can say like, you can say Toe Atelier. Instead of,
Ooh, I like
Pole
that.
Atelier, you can say
Ooh.
Toe Atelier.
But what
if you're
about
gonna do
Patrick? We're going to put both of our feet.
butt treak?
Oh.
Butt treak is pretty good. Or
Butt treat.
it depends on what you're gonna put.
Show my Brazilian
My
butt lift.
toes.
Butt treak.
No, we're doing toes.
La treak is kind of good, like la trick.
Oh my
La
God.
trick. That's your. That's
Toes
your.
are us.
All right, babe. You want to
Toes
take
are
us
us.
out?
Take
I
us out.
love you, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another great episode of Undressed with Paul and Patrick. We love you, bitches.
And bye, undressed bitches.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bye.
This podcast is brought to you by Her Dat Media and American Media Television. Executive producers are Patrick Simpson, Paula Tu, and Pat Safford. Produced by Jordan Hill and Sarah Silicula. Shooting and editing by Jordan Hill. Music and theme song, Undressed, written and performed by Lionel Cohen, courtesy of DNA Productions. Artwork by Dominique Demetz, and hosted by Paula Tu, Patrick Simpson, and Little Snow White 90210. Remember to follow at Paula 2 and at Patrick Simpson and at Snow White 90210 and watch Gown and Out in Beverly Hills on Prime Video. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.